welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla. Today I'm going to show you how to apply HTV to these safety vests. I will leave these ones linked down below. I think I got them from S&S Activewear. I'm not quite sure, but they are all getting this orange that you see right here. It is super easy, and I was able to do all of these vests in a very short amount of time. It's just regular orange HTV. It's not stretch or anything. A lot of people say you have to use stretch. I have found that this worked just fine. I will leave this linked down below, the exact HTV that I used. Honestly, it's not my favorite because it's cold peel. I much prefer a hot peel. I think it saves time, but it is what it is. This is what I had on hand, and this is the orange that he chose. So it is what it is. So I'm going to show you how I line it up, how I have them all uniform, and then we'll go over to the heat press and press them all. So let me show you how to do these. So I have my transfer here, and I'm going to take my little T thing from Mighty Hoop. You can use any ruler for this, but this is what I'm using. And I'm going to put the top of the mountain at the 2-inch mark. I'm lining up the top of this right here, and I'm doing this on all of them 2 inches down from here, just so that they're all completely uniform. Okay, and now I'm going to flatten it out, and I'm going to use the edge and just make sure. So I'm at like the 11.5 mark on that side. Then I'm going to go to this side. And on this side, I don't know if you can see that, I'm at 11.25. So I need to go over just a little bit. And we are just making sure, obviously, that it is as centered as possible, as straight as possible. And that is even on both sides. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to measure the bottom of the letters to this part. Now, this part I'm not going to be super strict about because there's no guarantee that this line right here is completely straight. It could be sewn on crooked for all I know. So I'm just making sure it is in general the same measurement. And then I'm going to hold it up and make sure it is straight to the eye. And that looks really, really good to me. So since I have to flip this over and unzip it, I'm going to put some heat tape on just for a good measure. I'd hate for my transfer to shift. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to flip it over and unzip it. And then flip it back over. And now I'm going to take it to my heat press, grabbing it from the bottom like this to slide it on. So now we're going to slide it onto the heat press, making sure that it's not like tucked in under itself or anything. And then I'm gonna take this big Teflon sheet. I think this is like a 16 by 24. I'm not exactly sure what I bought. I also use these for baking, so it's dual purpose, but I will leave these linked down below. I'm just using this to protect all of the, other parts of the vest and stuff. And then we're gonna press for 11 seconds at 330. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm carefully going to move this over here to the side also. And now, since this is the cold peel HTV, to speed up the process, I'm going to use my electronic air duster thing. This is what I use to clean out my bobbin cases. I'm going to spray, or not spray, but put air on this just to speed up the cool down process. And then we'll remove the transfer paper. So that only takes a couple seconds, and now we are going to carefully remove our carrier sheet, just like that. And now we are going to do a second press for the same amount of time, and then we'll be done. So it only takes about 30 to 45 seconds to press You know, you have your first press, your cool down, your second press. And if you take into consideration the time to line up your design, these vests should only take you about 1.5 minutes. So now this is all done and we're gonna take it off and all done, that easy. So let's go ahead and do the rest of them. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've ever worked with safety vests or anything mesh like this. I know a lot of people do like basketball jerseys and things like that. So let me know if you've ever done HTV on a vest or if you want to try it out. And I will see you in my next video.